Hi there. Um, I want to talk about depression. What is depression? Depression, uh, it can almost feel like oppression in a sense. Um, if you think of the word depressed and you think about what does the word depressed mean, uh, it can almost mean like something is pressing you in, like something is pressed in. And it's an emotional state. Depression is an emotional state where we fight to feel a sense of well being, where you are struggling and you can't seem to snap or to get out of feeling sad or feeling like the world is kind of crushing you. Um, so depression sometimes is treated, if it's serious enough, sometimes it's treated with medication or therapy. Um, but it has to do with your thinking, and it has to do with the mind. And a lot of the times when we're feeling depressed, we lack the ability um, to reach a state of mind that is more conductive or more conducive to feelings of peace, feelings of well-being, or feelings of happiness. And the frustration that some people feel sometimes when they're depressed is that they know that they're sad, but they just don't know why, or they don't know how to come out of that feeling of sadness. And so that kind of um, makes it even more difficult, because the more you dwell on why, the possible reason why you're not feeling happy, and why you can't feel that sense of kind of like lightness or well-being, can be frustrating at times. And so um, it's kind of like you feel like it, like I said, depression is like being pressed in. It's like being pressed in. And my prayer for you is, if you're feeling depressed, is not to give up, not to feel. I've been depressed, and I know what it feels like to feel that sense of frustration, of not being able to feel like yourself again. And I think what I want to encourage people out there, even the younger generation, is not to give up hope. The hardest thing to acquire is a sense of hope when you're feeling depressed. Um, you know, a lot of the times I know sometimes you can look back uh, on certain times in your life where you weren't depressed. And um, for me, I know anyways, when I look back on, feeling happy, it can give me a sense of looking forward to the future, because then if you can remember, at least remember a time when you were hopeful. And my prayer for you, my prayer for anybody who's going through depression, is that that heaviness, or that feeling of being pressed in, like it's a press in, emotionally pressed in, that sense of depression would be lightened for you. Sometimes, yeah, like I said earlier, like I said, sometimes in the beginning of this video, that we need counseling, we need therapy, and sometimes medication is required. Sometimes it can be a chemical imbalance in our minds, and so we need that medication to bring us out of it. Um, it's a mystery for some of us. For some of us who don't understand the reason why we're feeling depressed, it can lead to um, feeling even more depressed. And so I would just tell you not to dwell on the reason why you're depressed, because that can lead to you kind of like just focusing, putting your attention on the negative, rather than um, rather than trying to feel that sense of serenity or well-being. Um, it can be frustrating the more you try to think about the reason why you're depressed. Um, and so I just pray, dear Lord, I pray that if there's anybody out there who's feeling depressed as they're watching this video, I pray, Heavenly Father, that you would just lift that depression, that you would take those feelings of being pressed in. I would pray you would just lighten those feelings for them. And I'm praying, dear God, if they don't know you personally, I pray that they would invite God into their lives. And I just pray that you would not give up hope, and that you would just try to continue and be steadfast, persevere under those feelings. I know it's difficult at times, and sometimes you feel like you want to quit, but just don't give up. And I just pray that you'll find that sense of lightness again in your life. So God bless you if you're feeling depressed. Don't quit, don't give up, keep going. Anyway, it's just a word of encouragement for about depression. Thanks so much. Bye.